Okay, Poppasteves here, and I am live. What is this? Day 464, Saturday morning. Great time to play some Minecraft. Decided to build myself a bit of a farm. What my farming is hoppers. I thought previously built an awesome iron farm. I have such a surplus of iron now, it's ridiculous. Constant flow goes into that structure over there where we got the old copper golems doing our sorting for us. Any surplus iron comes down to this hopper line, into that hopper cart, and feeds our machine. Basically, all we got is a bamboo farm into a crafter. Let's get up here so you can see. Into our first crafter. I'll take any bamboo that gets harvested, create bamboo blocks. Bamboo blocks then get spit out, drop down into this crafter that produces bamboo planks. Bamboo planks get dropped down into this hopper. When this hopper gets full of the bamboo planks, it'll produce a chest. That chest then will get dropped down into a line of droppers, and once every one of those droppers is has an item in it, it sends a pulse that'll tell that final crafter in the corner, over here, underneath there, back there, to craft us up a hopper. Now this final crafter is set up a little different from those, but let's give you a little more detail on what's going on up there, how things work. First of all, we had to make chests. The chests needed a wood supply, and the only wood supply I could get would be bamboo. So we put a small bamboo farm. If I want to get more chests, more hoppers, I guess, just make the bamboo farm bigger. Get yourself more bamboo. Now, everything's sitting on top of hoppers. On top of the hoppers is mud. And the hopper below should be able to pick up. Occasionally it gets stuck. We'll pick up anything that lands on the mud. I'll illustrate that better. Hopper clock. On this hopper clock there is a observer that gets pushed up and down. With a set number of items within that hopper clock, this piston will go up and down. When the piston goes up to this position, it sends a signal through that block, through the repeater, which powers all of the pistons and harvests whatever bamboo has been grown. You can extend this time, put more stuff in it, and you can make it shorter. I have 2 stacks in it now, and I think we'll just leave it run at that and see how things go. Set our time in. We might fine tune it a little bit, but for the most part, 2 stacks in there allows a bamboo to grow up and up. When that goes up, and it should go up soon, we'll get the signal to harvest there. Now you see that's in the up position. We got the redstone pulse, went through, harvested everything. Pretty simple setup. Once our all our bamboo gets harvested through the mud, goes into that very top chest. From there, goes into the crafter, and that's where we start making our bamboo blocks and bamboo planks to end up making our chests out of bamboo. I'm gonna go sleep because I don't like working at night. So it's great we build these huge, massive farms and we get all of this iron, but you know, it seems like we got to do something with it. So this is my one solution to making an automatic farm that requires iron. Sleep, sleep. Okay, so let's take a look at some stuff here. Get this and this. Just want to illustrate clearer. So we have hoppers. Top of the hoppers we have dirt. Throw an item up there. See, it won't go through. The hopper can't pick it up. Most people know this. If I can throw it up there. Okay. No, hoppers aren't going to pick anything up. But if you take the water bottle and you make your dirt and mud, like so, now we can. Some reason I missed that one. The hoppers now can pick up whatever gets on it. Kind of cool trick. And the other important thing is bamboo can grow on mud. So it saves having all the mine carts with hoppers up there, minecart with hoppers on rails trying to run. It's just so much easier way to go. Okay, now we're doing this crafter things. We have a crafter. This is what makes our machine work. This is the guy that does all the crafting. Got a face on the front. After it's done crafting, it will spit out whatever it was crafting. It would spits it out the front. So, crafter has the 9 slots, just like any of your old crafting table. If you put a comparator beside it, when something goes in, yeah, let's do it this way. Something goes in, it puts out a signal strength. If I throw some redstone down, you'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now we have a signal strength of 1. That is not powered. And put a second item in. Oops. Second item in, we get a signal strength now of 2. And it continues all the way around until there's 9 spots. You'll get a signal strength excuse me, of 9. Pretty cool. So what we could do is put a repeater here, and then we can put redstone dust here and here, except it didn't do it right. Silly boy. Redesign. Start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Repeater. Redstone dust, redstone dust. Boom. And it will spit out. So as soon as there's a signal strength of 9, basically, making an auto crafter, auto crafting me some redstone blocks. Here I got 2. Yeah, that is the most simplest way to do it, and that's how I do it with my melon farms up there. We can also do something that makes this a lot easier, a lot more compact. Okay, and we put a repeater here, bit of redstone here and here. So here's our circuit. This first comparator, just like I had it before, has to be turned into subtraction mode. How this works is it takes the signal strength that's in here. So you have 1. Oh, that's something else I should point out, that even though I got 44 in this first spot, it's still only a signal strength of 1. It's not like a hopper. So we have a signal strength of 1, and this little guy here is powered. Well, by putting it at subtraction mode, it can take our crafter and disable these spots. Now this crafter is putting out a signal strength of 7. See, it's powered. So this is a signal strength of 2, or 1, sorry. And this is a signal strength of 7. 1 minus 7 is like a negative number. Now there's no power through here. We get nothing. But as items get in here, and we get a signal strength of 8. Now 8 minus 7 is 1. Now we'll get a signal strength of 1. See a little red stuff come out of there, but not there. As soon as this goes to 9, the signal strength will go 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. Hit the power the repeater and power this block, which will power the crafter to craft whatever's inside of it. Happens pretty quick. But see, now I got 3 blocks. So that's how the system works with the auto crafters. Now you would set up, because I'm making blocks, if we wanted to, just make planks, the recipe is different. When you want to make a chest, you have to disable the spot and open up the spots for a chest. Or if I wanted to make armor or what have you, I just have to put in the recipe here, what you'd normally use in your regular crafting table, and feed it with the items that it needs. Now, I want to make hoppers. So the recipe for hoppers is iron ingot, iron ingot, iron ingot there, a chest in the middle, iron ingot there, and then nothing there, and then iron ingot in the bottom. Just like so. Like the letter Y, actually. Okay, so we need 3 pieces of iron, then we need a chest, and then we need 2 more pieces of iron to craft our hoppers. And if we look into this crafter here, it's already preloaded with everything we need. It's already got iron in it, it's already got chests in there, and it's ready to go. This crafter's done differently. I don't measure signal strength from this crafter at all. What I do is I have this line that produces the chest that drops directly into here, and notice there's no hopper from the minecart going to this direction. These two is where our iron ingots. Man, it's nighttime already. Okay, but minecart, it's full of iron. Well, he's very full of iron always. We'll eventually travel along our hopper line here, depositing iron ingot in each one of these, and it's getting full. We're gonna have overflow issues soon. Each one of these, except for this middle one, but each hopper or droppers here will be receiving iron, ready to craft. Well, very important, in order to craft, we have to have all the ingredients. Because there's no chest in here, we don't want to be trying to craft. Once a chest falls in there, this comparator will detect that, send a signal through this repeater, turning off this torch. This torch gets turned off, it'll unpower this line and allow this torch to power, extending this piston, completing this clock system to go around and trigger all of the droppers to drop an item, a single item, into this hopper line. So it'll spit out there. It just did one. It happens quite fast. It's hard to show you. This is a logic gate, an AND gate. So the whole idea here is it will only work when all the ingredients are here. So the power will only go through when this and this and this and this and this, and kind of get the idea why they call it an AND gate. Everything has to be powered from here, which turns off. We know that block is now powered because that torch is turned off. Works like an inverter. But again, we're waiting for a chest there. Could have made a bamboo farm a little bigger, I suppose. There we go. When it does, it just pushes that block into here, which will allow the signal to go through. Triggers all of our droppers to put an item in this hopper line. And it's easier to show you up here. Since I have it pre-filled, all the items just automatically go to where they need to go. When these are signaled to drop an item in the hopper line, we also send the signal to the crafter to craft whatever it has in it. And so it'll spit one out, but then it'll reload with another set. So they'll always be preloaded, our crafter. I just did it while I was watching and I turned it off. But you see, so there'll always be, I should get 2 more, so it's always 4. Doesn't really matter. But I like keeping just a few in there. Because it doesn't matter signal strength in this case. We are pulsing it, and we're just going to every time assume that it's preloaded and has everything it needs in it. So there we have it. Our automatic crafting hopper farm, I guess. Is this a farm? It's a farm, isn't it? I suppose you can call it a farm. Farming hoppers. Now our next system, though. We're going to keep going with this. I'm going to make, I think, rails. Do the exact same thing. Put in another bamboo farm. I think I'll make it exactly the same and then just use this exact same clock. I only need to have the one clock. Yeah, that'll work. Pretty sure it'll work. Upper line. I guess I will raise it up so I don't have to go underwater. Maybe I should also show you how what I'm doing here. I have a minecart sitting on a power rail. In order for that powered rail to get powered, there needs to be 46 ingots to produce enough signal strength to go down here to there. And see, it's almost there, but not quite. And once that block gets powered, rail will get powered, and the minecart will go off and fill all its locations that we want iron. I had an issue at the beginning that I just had the minecart empty, coming back here, grabbing what's there and going. But the problem was it was only like grabbing 3 ingots, and it was only filling up like the first 3 hoppers and then nothing in the last 2. Come back, grab another 3. It wasn't filling them all up. So here what I've done is made it so that the minecart, yeah, see, it's full. There's enough iron to go around. So I'm going to take the same little minecart and have it go all around all kinds of auto crafting farms. Let's see if we can make some rails and pistons. See what else needs iron. Anything that needs iron, let's see if we can build an automatic machine for it. I'd do the same up here. Where that chest in there, yes, is where the copper golems place the iron. In order for the copper golems to know where to put the iron, there has to be iron in the chest. So again, I take a comparator reading, based on how much iron's in there. So since I wanted to keep up quite a bit there in case I wanted to build something, signal strength goes all the way through, and we'll power this piston like so. That piston has a redstone block which is directly under the hopper, which when it's in this position locks the hoppers, nothing can come out. As soon as there's a, forget the exact number, as soon as there's enough, it pushes that signal strength up to the piston, unlocks the hopper, unloads a few, sends it to our surplus, which it comes down here and fills our cart and feeds our machines. Well, there you have it. A little quick, simple farm, auto crafting. I could have made it a whole lot smaller, but I don't like doing that. I like making things big. But I would like to get it up out of the water. That was a nuisance. Our little copper golems are busy working away. Oh my goodness. My iron farm is just absolutely incredible amount of iron. I really gotta come up with a system to consume iron. Yeah. Looks pretty cool. What's next? I guess rails. Going for rails. I've already had to turn off my pumpkins because I'm getting too many pumpkins. Need to get trading again. I should do something that's, goofy to make, like dispensers. That would probably be a good idea. We'll think about it. I got some plans. For now, as the sun goes down, this is Poppasteves, signing off.